Gabby Randall. I am a 5th grade teacher at Lincoln Elementary. I'd like to welcome you to the Erie Art Museum for the Kids as Curators program. Our 5th grade classes this year participate in the program. Kids as Curators is something through the museum to get kids interested in going to museums and looking at art, and also excited about their collections because a museum is a collection of art. So Kids as Curators focuses around collections. This year 5th grade is working mainly a lot with recycling, so we decided our theme this year was going to be recycling or recyclables. So what we did is we sent out messages to all the students at Lincoln Elementary, and they brought in recyclable plastics and water bottles. Our goal is to collect over 1,000 water bottles and any other type of plastic that they had. Part of Kids as Curators, we got to work with an artist in residence. Our artist was Kathy Umaloff. She worked with the kids starting in November. At the beginning of the program, she worked with the kids in the classroom working on different lessons. One lesson is she brought in straws and paper cups, and they were supposed to create something. This was to get them used to working with different materials that they're not used to and creating something out of it. With the other 5th grade, she worked with handwriting. They worked with script handwriting and practicing handwriting. There was also math lessons involved to how many bottles we would need to be able to create our project, and we did some type of math lesson with that. This is our Lincoln Lion. The 5th grade students decided right away they wanted to create a lion out of our recyclables. So we did it out of water bottles and other type of plastics. The main part of our lion is the water bottles, even including his mane. Students took water bottles and actually cut them into curls and then hot glued them on. His face here is a milk jug. His nose is a spoon and a ladle that were old and recyclable. His legs are water bottles, and his paws are the bottom of a 2-liter bottle. The majority of his body is water bottles and old 2-liter pop bottles. And even his tail is a water bottle. Right here we have a picture of some of the students working with Kathy, our artist, and a big skill that they had to work and start with this year was working with a hot glue gun. Most of all our mascots and creations are made from a hot glue, and that's how we put all the plastic together. Once we started with the lion, we realized that we had a lot of leftover materials that were recycled, and we decided we were having a conversation with mascots. Our Lincoln Lion, that's our mascot, and what other mascots are there? What else could the kids look towards? So we gave the kids a challenge, and they were to create their own mascot for a school or a sports team with the leftover materials. So that's what the 5th graders decided to do, is they took what was left over, they worked with 2 or 3 people and created their own mascots. Here we have some type of lizard mascot, has 2 heads which are actually made out of spray can bottles and popsicle sticks and piping. Over here we have another type of mascot. It's made out of kitchen utensils. We have some things left over from breakfast, which are the straws and the water bottle caps. Over here we have another mascot. They took some different kitchen utensils, and then they also took a straw and flipped it to give it an actual mouth. This one is 2 kitchen utensils flipped together, and it has eyes in the front. I believe this is some type of underwater creature. This is a little mascot here with some scoopers, and it does have some eyes on the top. This is another mascot that the 5th graders had made. They took 2 spatulas and some piping, and this is supposed to be their representation of a platypus. This mascot here is made out of 2 salad tongs, and it has a straw for a tail. And our last mascot over here involves more kitchen utensils. There's some spoons that were left from the cafeteria and bottle caps for the eyes. I forgot we have a couple more mascots to show you. This one down here is the buddy of the lion. He is made out of a coffee creamer container in his body. He has forks, straws, and the lid of a detergent container. Over here we have the last few ones that will lead you into the word wall. They are made out of some of our leftover plastics. The base of this one here is part of our cereal containers from breakfast and more water bottles. This is our leftover water bottle curtain that actually leads visitors into our exhibit. This room alone is just Lincoln Elementary's exhibit. Inside there are the other schools that participated in Kids as Curators. This year the 5th graders are focusing in English language arts as having powerful words. So the 5th graders decided to actually make a powerful word wall with their water bottles. It's inside this tunnel because they are using a black light to make the words pop out at you. So if you want to follow me in. In here in this tunnel, it's extremely dark, so there's different black lights that are shining, and the words are written in paint, which are neon colors, so that way the black light will pop with the color. Each word is on black paper, which is then glued and taped to water bottles. The water bottles have Velcro on them, so you can move them around the word wall. One thing we do is we have one long strip here, so visitors are able to make their own sentences, or they can make phrases using our words that we've provided. Not only have we used powerful words such as knowledge, environment, amazing, we also have small words such as and, the, to, so visitors are able to make creative phrases or sentences. Thank you for joining us today by checking out our Kids as Curators exhibit. We would like to thank all of those who made this happen, especially our artist in residence, Kathy Umaloff, Kelly and Ellie from the Erie Art Museum and the rest of the Erie Art Museum staff, Erie Arts and Culture, and the entire Lincoln family who supported us through this adventure.